don't trust Emma with my stuff. She's very deceptive. Are we good? Hi! Hi, attentive people. I'm going to lighten things up a little bit and tell you about the day that I realized that my first marriage was over. It's a good story. It has a happy ending. But you have to read because I wrote this out today and it's not memorized yet. But I can read for the most part, so hopefully this works. If not, just start yawning and I'll light myself on fire. That should get some good laughs. Okay, so Mike, who's the accused, aka who was the husband, decided to pick me up from work. It's not because he's picked me up that I realized the marriage was over, it's because of the way he picked me up. That was very sweet of him. I knew he felt bad because he got fired again. And it was hard for him to be at home with a kid while I had this corporate job that's paid very well. It was very uncomfortable for him to be the man at home. But he was adapting as well as he could. He was a nice guy. He had the abs of a god and was very devoted to God, which was interesting for me. By the look at his face when he drove up, I could tell that he wasn't very happy. It was like a sunny, beautiful day. Kind of like today was like the first day of sunshine after like days and days and days of rain. And so he had the passenger side window, the driver's side window down, like not too much, like 7 inches, thereabouts. At least he said it was 7 inches. And what I realized is that he's brought my dog, Shepherd, with him. Shepherd was a shepherd. We didn't want to name him Shepherd. We had like this list of names we wanted to give the dog, but he wouldn't answer to anything but Shepherd. So that's what we called him. And the second that Shepherd sees me, his eyes lock with me across the parking lot, and he doesn't wait for Mike to stop the car. Mike doesn't have a chance to grab his collar. He just flies out of the fucking window, somehow contorting his 70-pound body out of a moving vehicle. And ever so romantically, like every girl dreams of, runs across the parking lot and just like jumps into my arms. It was the most romantic thing ever. And then I look over and realize that Mike's hands are clenched to the steering wheel and he's angry. And it's not, like Mike's always angry. He's like the kind of person that reacts the exact same way to stubbing his toe or like his aunt dying alive in a fire on stage. Or his toast not being toasted the right amount of toastiness. All those things make him equally angry. There's no like normal, there's no normal. So Shep jumps out the window, runs to me, and I realize that Mike's really upset, and I try to lighten the mood and be a good wife, so I just ignore his bad mood entirely and just say like, oh, that was so sweet, you picked me up, and he just kind of looks at me and clenches his jaw, and he says, Shep was really bad today. And I was like, yeah, Shep's a bad dog, I get that. No, really, really bad. So we just got Shep like 2 months before, and so far we realized that Shep likes food, to the point where if you put like a bowl of mashed potatoes on the kitchen table and then you go into the kitchen, and then when you come back, it's gone. Like not just the potatoes, but like the plates and the cutlery, everything's cleared off the table, the food is gone. We would unload the groceries, and I remember one day I put the bag down by the door and just was carrying stuff in. When I came back, he pulled a loaf of bread from the grocery bags and devoured the loaf of bread and the bag and that fucking clip. It all went in him, all of it. Shep liked food. And yeah, Mike did not deal very well with that, but in my heart, like Shep had been homeless, I had been homeless, so Shep was like me. You know, both kind of lost and hungry, and found a man to put up with our shit. This is followed by Mike saying, we're taking Shep back to the pound, and then explaining to me the day they had, which is terrible and so fucking hilarious. So Mike I didn't want to be in that fucking heteronormative relationship. Like, it was bad enough I was pretending to be straight. I didn't want to have like that kind of relationship where, like, you know, the man goes to work and the woman stays home. She does a little bit. So like when it came to time to buy a baby buggy, I was like, go buy a fucking baby buggy, I don't care. And he came home with a baby buggy he had to borrow money from his parents to pay for, because it was like $600, which was worth more than anything else in our fucking house. It was big enough for like a 400-pound person to use as a full-time wheelchair. It had suspension system. It had inflatable tires, like all-terrain, and we live on Commercial Drive. This thing was so big, we couldn't even fold it up to put it in the trunk of our Toyota Tercel. That has a big fucking trunk. We couldn't put it on the bus. We couldn't go on the SkyTrain. All you could do with it was go to the park. And so Mike decided to take it to the park. He decided to take Luke and Shep to the playground. He packed up a lunch, put it in the diaper bag, everything underneath in that big fucking storage containment device at the bottom of the stroller. Huge, like I said, he's got sandwiches, he's got carrot sticks, he's got whatever the fucking crackers that the kids like, goldfish crackers, thank you. That was me thanking myself, mind you, for remembering that. And he goes to the park. And he realizes at the playground, he forgot that there is a sign up that says dogs can't be within 8 feet of the playground. And so he tries to find a place where he can tie Shep up, like in the shade, because it's sunny out. But he can't find a tree, like the trees are all fat. We live in Vancouver, we've got fat trees. And he can't find a tree that he can tie Shep to, and so he decides to put the stroller in the shade, 8 feet away from the perimeter of the playground, and tie Shep to that. Now, Shep's priorities are this. He loves his family, he dislikes wasted food, he dislikes any member of his herd being unsupervised or improperly supervised, and he hates being tethered to a fucking stroller while he's watching the kid run and scream around the playground. And Luke was like 2 years old at the time, this is our son. And he felt like he was ready to try the slide on his own, and his dad felt that Luke was ready to try the slide on his own, and Shepherd was like, why the fuck did you guys tie me up 8 feet from the playground? This is not appropriate. So Luke gets to the top of the slide. Mike's not really paying attention. I feel like he's flirting with that woman that he said he wasn't flirting with, but that's okay. And I flirted with her too, that was kind of the funny thing about it. Later on, once we were divorced, we joked a lot about that. And so Shepard sees Luke go up the slide, and he sees him up there, and Luke's like standing, he's like, yay, look at me, and Shep's like, oh my god, get down, and Shep's barking at it, but Luke's not understanding what Shep's saying, and so Shep's like, you know, trying to sit and stay and be a good dog, because he's well trained but badly behaved, and then Shep's just like, fuck it, I can't handle it, so he tries to pull the stroller. He pulls the fucking stroller. He pulls the stroller across the playground, and there's kids like jumping from the side of this huge German Shepherd pulling this fucking Humvee of a stroller behind him, and the kids are like jumping out of the way, and the moms are grabbing their children and screaming. And the funny thing is that a shepherd rescuing / catching a child at the bottom of the slide looks a lot like a wild dog attacking a child at the bottom of a slide, and a 2-year-old giggling infectiously sounds a lot like a 2-year-old screaming on the top of his lungs because he's being murdered by a wild dog. But all's okay. Mike goes over, he's furious obviously because everything makes him angry, and he unties Shepard from the stroller. And then Mike takes Shepard, he's like, why did you do that? Why did you do that? You're terrible. And then Shep's like, oh my god, you're right, I'm terrible. I'm so sorry, I can't believe this. Shep realizes that he left all the food in a huge trail for the entire playground. So while Mike goes to get the stroller and straighten it up and check on Luke, Shep goes along the playground and eats the sandwiches, and then the carrot sticks, and then the crackers, and then the fucking juice box, which impresses me to this day. No food left behind. Shep's got it all taken care of. So Mike tells me the story. All I'm thinking of, why the fuck would you tie a 70-pound, full of muscle German Shepherd that could kill a bear to a stroller? Mike said, after telling me the story, and me not laughing, because I was a good wife, that it's me or the dog. The happy ending is, I picked the dog. Woo! And he fell very fast and very hard for a woman in North Vancouver where he loved living among the malls and the mountains. And she had no pets. The end.